Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. If you missed the last episode, we completed the Descent DLC. So, it is time for us to tackle the final piece of Dragon Age Inquisition, and that is the Trespasser DLC. Let's just take anything for now, whatever. Okay. And here we go. Attend the Exalted Council. It throws us forward 2 years. But that's okay.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform
Okay.
you if that changes.
Let's go back to Haram Sharal. Alright, let's do this. Back in the awful red uniform.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Great. Sorry, Cullen.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Cool, so one doesn't want us and one wants to own us. Awesome. Okay, and here we are.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Thanks to you.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. The Inquisition forces were of great help tending the sick. The Elysian soldiers at Suladin Keep, somewhat less so. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean Cassandra?
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How has she done?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
Oh, with respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria says she is better suited to the battlefield than the Sunburst throne, but she has restored the Chantry. And also people's faith in it. We are lucky to have her.
Okay, I'll find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
We'll try. Let's say which old friends?
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. And of course, there is the Tevinter ambassador. Enjoy time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
To the Winter Ambassador?
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology.
Yeah, well,
my
good for
distrust
Dorian.
of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize to Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Well, okay then. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This exalted council, Thorelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Our work is done.
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we set out to do. If we're not needed any longer, and if it can be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
You're too kind, Mother Giselle. Okay. Now we get to run around and catch up with literally every single companion that's locked and find out what they've been up to over the last 2 years. So that is exactly what we're going to do, and we'll start in the far right and just work our way to the left. I think that's our best point of call. So let's start with Divine Cassandra, who should be somewhere around here. Or maybe not. Am I totally wrong? Oh, what's this? Ooh, expensive dog treats. Awesome. Okay, well, Cassandra isn't here yet. So, God, now what do we have? Ah, another expensive dog treat. Thank you. Okay. In we go, and we'll start with Cole. Everyone say hi, Cole.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Thank you.
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Cole is such a weird
Cole,
dude.
Good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
So, you...
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Alright, well, we still have loads of things we can ask you, I think.
Hello. Hello.
No? Okay. Never mind then. Who is in here? Sarah.
Inquisitor Herald. Glad to be back, though. Whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us.
Okay, that's everything. Cool. Cheers, Sarah. Ball.
Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
This should be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
Ball. I haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the
This is so awkward. I just love Ferelden politics.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
What a reunion this is. Okay, I give up. We have no other options.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasra, remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
He's such a softie. Good old Ball. Oh, let's grab this quick. Nice. What we saying, Ball?
Hey, boss.
Nothing. Okay, just hey, boss. Cool, 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 cool. There's someone behind as well.
Watch your tongue.
Where? Oh, it must be up there. Okay, who is that? Oh, Blackwall's down here, I think. Let's go Blackwall. Who is up here? Josephine, that's right. Varric, Cullen, Vivian, Liliana. Gotcha, okay. Blackwall. As sharp as ever, it seems.
And there she is. I missed you.
You weren't gone long.
Did you really miss me? You weren't gone long this time.
When every day without you feels like a year.
Sickening. Just sickening.
I have to say, while I appreciated the letters, this is much better. And Geralt strolls up, hands filled with ripe squashes, and says, "Sir, I must report that it was an utter boondoggle." Maybe you had to be there.
This new life suits you.
It's good to see you fitting in.
It has its warts, that's for sure, but this life feels right. Like it's where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. The Wardens expect me to return, regardless of what happens here.
When?
I don't know. They didn't say. I didn't ask. What matters is that I'm here now.
Well, okay. Damn, we move quick.
Tom?
I'm not going anywhere.
These guys do not wait. Holy.
Inquisitor?
I love how he still calls her Inquisitor. Alright, let's speak to Varric, and then we'll head up and speak to Josephine.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Good to see you too. Am I interrupting?
Am I interrupting something important?
Yes.
Which is perfect, because Bran here needed a break. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Awesome. He's here for the talks.
Are you here to represent Kirkwall in the Exalted Council, Viscount Bran?
Provisional Viscount, which sadly is no longer my office. I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Viscount? So, Viscount? I can't believe it. So you're not coming back? You'll be a great Viscount. So, but say you're not coming back.
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you left.
I'm probably going to be stuck in Kirkwall for the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
So it's a slum.
Estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
I don't know what to say.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Well, okay.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so no one really has anything to say other than the first cutscene. Interesting. That's okay, though. So, we need to go upright.
Maybe.
Where is she? There she is.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Okay, you scheduled a friendly chat?
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight. to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Well, okay then. Yeah, Orlais hasn't let me.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Well, count us in. Doing what exactly, though?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Okay, I'd love to go with you.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
The shocked look on our face. This is relaxing.
This was your idea of a restful evening?
Oh, wasn't it lovely? It's been so long since I've gone to the opera. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It was amazing.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery, and they actually set fire to... Yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
Anything else from Josie?
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera.
No.
Any earringing should go away in a day or two.
Got loads of lore. Perfect. And where... Oh, not where. Who is next? Is that Blackwall down there? So Blackwall's that marker. So I think we got Cullen next. Cullen and the little pooch. Yeah.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
Oh.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Orlais. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
I'd be such a good dog.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You should show him Ferelden.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean.
Oh, such a good pooch.
Our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
I'm glad to hear it.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Okay, can we feed the dog some trees? Damn right we can.
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
Okay, as I almost choked, nothing else there. Let's do a Vivian. I believe she's next. Yeah.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
Alright, let's relax and get a facial.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Charming.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. Does everything go well between you and Sir Rainier?
Looking for juicy details?
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
The Circle needs more supervision than a toddler. It may master using the Privy on its own any day now. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
What a weird outfit for spa day. Let's grab some more lore. And there's a little something here. What do we have? A broken mask. Awesome. Liliana is at the back somewhere, right? We're just going to walk through here. We're not wet, but that's okay. Alright, Liliana. Talk to me.
Will you walk with me?
Let's walk.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
You sound sad.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
But we have so many friends.
Have we not made enough allies?
If friends were easily made and kept, we wouldn't need diplomacy. Our allies can be cordial to our faces and still dread the future. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. It may be time to end things.
Are you breaking up with us?
You're dumping the Inquisition. You can't dump the Inquisition.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. But I know from experience how hard it can be to lay down your blade and accept that things have changed. We can still work for the good of Thedas without the Inquisition, but the time for soldiers and spies has passed. You have suffered terrible things, Inquisitor. I hope you still see the light ahead of us. The world is ready to move past the horror of the Breach and Corypheus, and so should we. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Okay. So, anything else from Liliana?
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I need some conversation. That'd be nice. Seems too hard to do, though. Okay. We'll start over here. Okay, we'll read this. Oh, there's loot. Steal some people's wishes. Duke Cyril and Dorian.
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
You're bored, aren't you?
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Well, how can we turn down that?
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Ole wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
You disagree with them?
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Thanks, Duke. Okay. Is that Dorian completely gone? It looks like it. Oh, Dorian. Okay. Now we get to deal with Cassandra and Latigan.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Not at all. The Earl of Redcliffe was telling me of events in Venerim. He represents Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How is Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
Oh, good. I won't take much time.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
I am supposed to be impartial while speaking for the Chantry, but I confess that neutrality is beyond me. I may be the Divine, but I will always be your friend. And I can hardly ignore the fate of the Inquisition that I began.
How can I help?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
You could find me a sword and something to hit. I must attend to other matters. If you need me, I am ready to assist. Unconditionally.
And now we get to run to the other end and talk to Cassandra.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
At least you're open about it.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Okay, right. And let's go talk to Cassandra quick. Nice. Who is that? That's Vivian again. I'm guessing we can't say anything.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Cool. Right, let's grab Cassandra quick. And we'll double check everything.
Did you hear? Maybe.
I believe she's just down here, right? Yeah, here she is. Cassandra!
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
I am indeed. Should I not be here?
Should I leave and come back later so you can try again?
Always with clever suggestions. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Great.
Maybe I should sit. Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend. No matter what anyone might tell you.
Thank you.
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Blackwall is quite a man. Or Rainier, or... What name will he go by now when you... You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Maybe I will get married. What? Varric told you that?
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose. That dwarf gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
Maybe I will get married.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Oh, Cassandra. Okay, let's go and start this Exalted Council. I think we've spoken to everyone, right? Ball, Sarah, Cole, Josephine, Blackwall, Varric, Cullen, Liliana, Vivian. Oh, I can talk to Dorian on his own. Okay, let's do that quick. Can't forget about dear old Dorian. Let's get her going.
Yes, thank you.
Just over here. And then we can start the Exalted Council. What is Bull doing?
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts.
Charming Varric. Very charming.
And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Unless you're Bull, and then you're just gonna sleep.
I swear.
Leave him.
Talk to me, Dorian. What are we saying?
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
I'll miss you. That is the correct answer.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told, He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Alright, we'll investigate a bunch of stuff. What were you doing to Vinter?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving to Vinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
I could help you.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
Alright, I'm sorry about your father. Again, the correct answer.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
I wish you well. No, you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you, you still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom. Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
I got you, Dorian. Don't worry. Okay. With that being said, let's begin the Exalted Council. Get this show on the road. See how much they hate me.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
We only helped restore order. No, it was a bandit stronghold.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds.
It's crazy because we, as the Grey Warden, saved Ban Tegan multiple times.
Mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Sister Leliana asked to speak with you.
Of course. Josephine handled the council.
Something has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Are we not even worth the Inquisitor's time?
Shut up, Tegan. The door just swings open.
Inquisitor, I thought you would want to see this. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
What can you tell me?
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would Iron Bull know?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Tal-Vashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
Fantastic. This brings back memories.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Huller statue and some Caprice coins and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will ask Divine Victoria to call a recess for now. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's read some loot, or some lore. And we'll follow the blood. Okay. Oh, what do we get ourselves into? Let's grab this.
Down over the railing.
Awesome. Give me the dog bone. Oh, that's still not right. There we go. And then we climb up here, right? I love how there's just a huge bloodsmith. And then up here. And directly up here. And would you look at this, a broken balcony. And loot. Not really any good loot though.
An active Illuvian. If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Yeah, damn right. Let's enter with the team. We will bring Varric, Cassandra, and Blackwall.
This is the crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Illuvians.
Hi Varric, where's everyone else? Hi Cassandra. Damn, look at her armour. I need to put my armour back on, because it always removes it. There we go. Varric's normal. Cassandra has some awesome looking armour. Look at this. Blackwall, perfect. Okay. We are going to wrap this episode up here though. If you've enjoyed, please drop the episode a like. It helps me amazingly. If you're new and you're not subscribed, you'd like to, that'd also be amazing. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.